Okay, so this is day number 2, dreams, aspirations, career goals, things like that. I'm sorry if I'm like really tired. I didn't sleep well last night and then I had my Korean finals today, so yeah, I'm exhausted. As I've said before, at college I study applied linguistics, which is mainly geared towards more of the language teaching aspect of language. So teaching is definitely something I would love to do. That's kind of my default um, career choice, just because it's something I love doing. Like whether I teach my choral group or teach dances for my culture night, teaching is always something I really enjoy. I really like seeing people happy about what they learn, and I really like expressing information to them. I think teaching is what I'll end up doing. There's other career options that I want to look at, such as maybe translating at an embassy or CIA analyst. I know my friends have to look at that, but that sounds really scary to me. And also speech therapy. So I'm looking into those as well, but I think teaching is what I enjoy the most. See, the problem when I came to college was I came in undeclared because I had way too many interests, and I still have way too many interests. And so what I want to do is I want to try to pursue all of them as much as I can on the side, no matter what career that I do. For example, I'm very musically inclined, and I said before that I want to try to double major in ethnomusicology. If for some reason I don't end up declaring a major in music, or if I'm denied for some reason, then I want to try to pursue that on my own. Now, I can write music, I can show them on YouTube, I can cover them on YouTube. Once in a while, if I get the inspiration, I'll draw clothing in my sketchbook. So fashion design, that's not as big of a thing, but I definitely want to make the things that I draw in that book and then try to sell them. Also, cultural dance, I can always pursue that by dancing with a studio or a company. You know, like the possibilities for that are endless. Sometimes I also like to write. Like I write a lot of fiction, and I have like this big ass Word document with all these ideas on it, and I just need to write them out, and so I definitely want to do that. You know, I could submit those stories to a publisher if I want to, or even just put them online. Like I use Fiction Press a lot for that. I just don't believe that not having a college degree in those things should stop me from pursuing them. I mean, I think it helps if you do have a degree in them because you have a little bit more knowledge and you have a piece of paper that says you know what you're doing, but at the same time, I don't think that should hold me back. One that I've always had, because I'm such a hopeless romantic, is a wife and a mother. That's always been my first aspiration. At this point, I'm more at peace of the idea of growing as an old maid if I just don't meet anyone or if I end up never having children. I do want to adopt if I never have children or get married. I'm big on love, like more than I care to admit. So I've always dreamed of getting married to the right person and starting a family with them. Like my family, like forgive the redundancy, is big on family, so I've always wanted that for myself. I'm actually a bit scared of love right now, and there's a views on loves and relationships video that I'll have to make for this challenge later, so I'll go more into that later. I just really want to meet a person who can handle me, because I think sometimes I'm just too multifaceted to be understood very well, and so I think I'll be really happy if I find my puzzle piece. I want the experience of being a mom, like having my own children and giving them life lessons and just giving a piece of myself to them. I don't really quite know how to put it into words. Another thing I want to do is learn Tagalog and learn to cook Filipino food. Now, Tagalog is a Filipino language my family speaks. There are other languages, they're not dialects, there are other languages in the Philippines that other people speak, but my family speaks Tagalog, and my grandparents are the only ones who speak it. My mom and her brothers were discouraged from learning it. Their principal thought that learning it would interfere with their English, which I don't know wasn't true because they had other bilingual students at their school. So they never learned it, and because my grandparents are the only ones who speak Tagalog and cook Filipino food, those are the two skills that I really want to learn because I'm afraid once they pass on, the culture is going to be lost, and I absolutely do not want that to happen. I'm really big on learning about my culture, especially here at college, because I'm in a Filipino organization here and we talk about these kinds of issues, and it's really sad when you hear that you're part of a dying culture. You know, that's it's a scary word to hear. So that's why I really want to preserve that. I really need to get to work on creating a bucket list, but let's see. Something on my bucket list is to visit the Philippines because I've never been. Also, I really, really, really want to see Beirut in concert. They're my favorite band in the entire world, as I've said before. And I would die to see them in concert. And I don't think they come to the States very much. I'm not very sure, even though they're from the States. But oh my god, I really want to see them. I would die. My life would be like complete if I saw them. I'd like to go to Switzerland one more time. I might mention before that Switzerland was my favorite place to go in Europe, because it's so peaceful there. Everyone there is incredibly welcoming, and the area that I went to, I got to practice my French. So it was just a great opportunity. Like, it's a place that I would like retire to, and I know I rave about it to my mom, so she wants me to take her there, and I absolutely do not mind taking her to Switzerland. And then there's like the really, really big aspiration. There's actress, singer, famous singer, or a K-pop star, that works too. Those are the ones I don't really mind happening, just because I don't mind getting my work out on a smaller scale. But, I mean, if it happens, that'd be pretty awesome. Hey, those are my dreams and aspirations. So until tomorrow, I guess, when I have to make the next video. Bye.